Authority of the Vedas. An essential subject from Vinaypedia. We accept Vedas as authority because they contain perfect knowledge. The Vedas are not compilations of human knowledge. Vedic knowledge comes from the spiritual world, from Lord Ka. Another name for the Vedas is Ruti. Ruti refers to that knowledge which is acquired by hearing. It is not experimental knowledge. Ruti is considered to be like a mother. We take so much knowledge from our mother. For example, if one wants to know who their father is, only the mother can answer. If the mother says who the father is, one must have to accept it, as it is not possible to experiment to find out whether he is your father. Similarly, if one wants to know something beyond your experience, beyond our experimental knowledge, beyond the activities of the senses, then one have to accept the authority Vedas. Srila Prabhupada's books, lectures, conversations and letters offer a comprehensive presentation of this essential subject as seen in the Vinay's Authority of the Vedas category. An introduction from his books is given below in the following 8 quotes. Quotes from Srila Prabhupada's books. According to Vedic civilization, one has to see through the authority of the revealed scriptures. Strakakyu. One should see everything through the medium of the Vedic literature. In this way, one can distinguish between the spiritual world and material world. Those who ignore such instructions cannot be convinced of the existence of the spiritual world, because they have forgotten their spiritual identity. Such materialists take this material world as the all-in-all. They are therefore called Bahirmukha. Kaitanya Ta, Madhya LL 12.184. It is a fact that whatever is spoken by the Supreme Personality of Godhead is a Vedic injunction that no one should neglect. In Vedic injunctions there are no mistakes, illusions, cheating or imperfection. Unless one understands the authority of the Vedic version, there is no purpose in quoting Stra. No one should violate the Vedic injunctions. Rather, one should strictly execute the orders given in the Vedas. Armad Bhgavatam 10.2. 14. He who accepts this truth on the strength of the authority of the Vedas and of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and who does not waste time in philosophical speculations, attains the highest perfectional stage of liberation. Simply by accepting this truth on faith, one can, without a doubt, attain liberation. The Vedic version Tattvamasi is actually applied in this case. Anyone who understands Lord Ka to be the Supreme, or who says unto the Lord, "You are the same Supreme Brahman," the personality of Godhead is certainly liberated instantly, and consequently his entrance into the transcendental association of the Lord is guaranteed. Bhagavad Gita 4.9. The mundane intelligence and mental speculative methods of such foolish people are under the control of the 3 modes of material nature. Consequently they cannot understand unalloyed devotional service. They are attracted by material activities, and they become worshippers of material nature. Thus they are known as fruitive actors. They even become entangled in material activities disguised as spiritual activities. In the Bhagavad Gita such people are described as Veda Vidarat, supposed followers of the Vedas. They do not understand the real purport of the Vedas, yet they think of themselves as Vedic authorities. Kaitanya Ta, Madhya LL 17.185. Regulative principles are for those interested in becoming perfect and going back to Godhead. Kun, or diplomatic behavior, cannot satisfy the TM, the soul. It cannot even satisfy the body or the mind. The culprit mind is always suspicious. Therefore our dealings should always be straightforward and approved by Vedic authorities. If we treat people diplomatically or duplicitously, our spiritual advancement is obstructed. Kaitanya Ta, Madhya LL 19.159. The word Ruti indicates that in the Vedas animal sacrifice is recommended, but Lord Buddha directly denied Vedic authority in order to stop animal sacrifice. Consequently Lord Buddha is not accepted by the followers of the Vedas. Because he does not accept the authority of the Vedas, Lord Buddha is depicted as an agnostic or atheist. The great sage Narada cannot decry the authority of the Vedas, but he wanted to indicate to King Prasinabriyat that the path of Karmakaya is very difficult and risky. Armad Bhgavatam 4.25. 9. The statements of Armad Bhgavatam are accepted by great serious like Ardara Svm, RM Nasiriya and Vallabh Siriya. Lord Chaitanya Mahaprabhu specifically accepts Armad Bhgavatam as the spotless Vedic authority, and as such no sane man can ignore the statements of Armad Bhgavatam when it is spoken by the self-realized soul Rlaukdeva Gosvami, who follows in the footsteps of his great father, Rla Vaisadeva, the compiler of all Vedic literatures. Armad Bhgavatam 2.2. 26. The idea is that one cannot set his imperfect reason above the authority of the Vedas. The orders of the Vedas must be obeyed as they stand, without any mundane reasoning. The so-called followers of the Vedic injunctions make their own interpretations of the Vedic injunctions, and thus they establish different parties and sects of the Vedic religion. Lord Buddha directly denied the authority of the Vedas, and he established his own religion. Only for this reason, the Buddhist religion was not accepted by the strict followers of the Vedas. Armad Bh Gavatam, Introduction.